आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the nation's sharpest opinion. And when somebody speaks against your country, when somebody runs down your country, when somebody abuses your country, you fight for your country. You fight for your country with all you've got. But not when you're Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi is a unique character. Trump said that the Indian economy is dead. He says, I don't care what India does with Russia, they can take their dead economies down for all I care. And Rahul Gandhi immediately joined hands with Donald Trump and says, yes, Donald Trump is right, we are a dead economy. Everybody knows, according to Rahul Gandhi, that the Indian economy is a dead economy. I'm very happy that Donald Trump has said that the Indian economy is a dead economy. What do you say about Rahul Gandhi? He will join hands with anyone and everyone simply to run down the country because of his hatred for the Modi government. Ladies and gentlemen, we must address Rahul Gandhi, we must teach him. We must take him to a school and we must teach him facts. Rahul Gandhi, the Indian economy is not dead. Donald Trump, Rahul Gandhi, we are 4.19 trillion. We are the world's 4th largest economy in 2025. We are not dead. We have in fact surpassed Japan. And we have stood tall behind only US, China and Germany. Right? So we are going to be number 3 very soon. We are about to surpass Germany. We are projected to become the 3rd largest economy, Rahul Gandhi and Donald Trump. Our GDP will be soaring soon by 2030 to 7.3 trillion, reaffirming our unstoppable economic growth. Our nominal GDP has tripled to 106.57 trillion in 2014-2019, that's a rupee term, to 331 trillion rupees. In 24-25, that is economic expansion to an extent Rahul Gandhi and Donald Trump can't think about. But Rahul Gandhi says, no, Donald Trump is right, we are a dead economy. Let me show you what a dead economy looks like, Rahul Gandhi. The dead economy is what you and your family made of the Indian economy. Our rate of economic growth between 1960s and 1980s was so low that it averaged around 4% for decades. In 2004, our GDP, per capita GDP, was 35% of the peer group's average. By 2014, under the UPA, it declined to just 30%, reflecting a weakening economy during that period. Now we are a robust economy. Now our infrastructure growth is growing. Now we are seeing the numbers. These are our financial year 26 projections. These are not the projections of a dead economy, Rahul Gandhi and Donald Trump. These are the projections of a fast-growing economy. But it is not unusual because Rahul Gandhi's hatred for Narendra Modi makes him join hands with the enemy. In fact, that is why, quoting Rahul Gandhi, the Human Rights Minister of Pakistan, claimed that there are people dying in Jammu and Kashmir. It is because of the hatred for Narendra Modi that Manishankar Ayyar went to the Karachi Literary Festival and said there is only one way of resolving India-Pakistan issues, by having uninterrupted and uninterruptible dialogue. The same Congress party went and sent Manishankar Ayyar to Pakistan, where he said, join hands with us and help us remove Narendra Modi. So it's the hatred for Narendra Modi that makes Rahul Gandhi discount these facts. In fact, Rahul Gandhi, if any economy is dying, it is the American economy. You should have known this, but you don't know anything about economics. Layoffs in corporate America over the first 5 months of this year have jumped by 80% under the Trump administration. Somebody tell this man that the only economy that is dying is the American economy. And in fact, Trump has further swelled the US national debt to the current levels of 38 trillion US dollars. The US dollar has performed at its worst level since the 1970s. Its value has dropped by 10% between January and June this year. Rahul Gandhi, understand something, for God's sake. Don't embarrass yourself. If there's any economy that is dying and in trouble, it is the American economy. In fact, Rahul Gandhi, you should be proud that Trump is getting irritated with the Indian economy because India has so much power. We are buying S-400 missiles, defense systems from Russia. We are buying drones from Israel. We are buying jets from France. We are signing defense deals with the United Kingdom. We are collaborating with Japan. And America, we don't need America so much. It's only one of the many partners we have. Trump is triggered because he knows that under Narendra Modi, the United States is not our only option. We have just signed an FTA with the UK. Trump is triggered because the Indian economy has purchasing power parity of about 16 trillion US dollars. That's making us more than 50% the size of the American economy in PPP terms. Whereas Trump has got entangled in too many messes. A month ago, he dropped bombs on Iran. Now he's shouting at Netanyahu. In election rallies, he's first praised Putin and now he abuses Putin. We should be rallying behind the government of Narendra Modi because the reality is, ladies and gentlemen, Narendra Modi is doing something which Europe should have done but cannot. And Narendra Modi's government needs our support. Narendra Modi is trying to ensure that national interest comes first. And that is why he has stalled the signing of a trade deal if it is not on our terms, not good for our farmers, our MSMEs, and our manufacturing. Narendra Modi is doing something that America could not do. America flinched. It negotiated. Narendra Modi is the only democratic leader openly pushing back against Trump's pressure tactics in 2025. Does that make you proud, ladies and gentlemen, or not? It's going to be a difficult fight. As we grow from fifth to fourth to third largest economy, we must not expect anyone, not the Chinese and certainly not the Americans, to be happy and proud about India's rise. They are going to take us on. And we stood together behind the government, which is why unflinchingly we won during the Ukraine war. When we decide, ladies and gentlemen, to balance every country and not to be on anyone's side, countries like America and Trump don't like it. We are not European Union, which has agreed to purchase American energy products, their oil, gas, nuclear fuel, and semiconductors. We are not going to compromise. We are not going to give an immediate, unchecked entry to GMO crops, which may compromise the health of millions of Indians. We are, on the other hand, standing up to America. We are not the Congress government of Manmohan Singh. We know what they did. Manmohan Singh, after the 2005 nuclear deal and after meeting George Bush, called the Iran-India gas pipeline too risky. We retreated under American pressure at the cost of our energy security. These are facts. In his book, One Life is Enough, former Foreign Minister Natwar Singh alleged that CIA agents had so infiltrated the Congress government's decision-making. Ladies and gentlemen, and he said that Manmohan Singh admitted American influence was so pervasive that it opposed Natwar Singh's appointment as foreign minister. There are many areas we can work with the Americans, but there are many areas, ladies and gentlemen, where we have conflict with America. And this is a reality. America wants to see India compromise, whether with the US dollar or with our agriculture. And my question to all Indians tonight is this. What is our choice? Our government, the government of Narendra Modi, is speaking to the Americans but not giving in. Trump wants us to buckle down under his pressure. Brazil is not buckling down. America has imposed 50% tariffs on Brazil. One of the largest nations in the world, the largest nation in South America is being bullied with 50% tariffs, but they're not giving in. He's bullying the Russians and bullying everybody who's done business with the Russians. Putin is not giving in. What does Rahul Gandhi want? Does Rahul Gandhi want that, like the Congress government which gave in to the then governments in America, the BJP government should also give in? And let me tell you, if the BJP government gives in a wee bit, the first people to criticize will be the same opposition. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to stand together and tall. The Indian economy is an alive and kicking economy. We are going to be the third largest GDP country in the world, and that should make us all proud. That is a possibility which should bring a smile on our face. We should not be bitter about it. And Rahul Gandhi, the least that he can do tonight is read the white paper on the Indian economy put out by the Government of India, Ministry of Finance, if he understands these points. If he doesn't, he should keep his mouth shut and say, I don't know anything about economics. I'm a bitter man. Don't take me seriously. That may be a better option for Rahul Gandhi. Let's debate.
Less than 24 hours after Trump's mediation hoax was decimated on the floors of the Indian Parliament.
दुनिया के किसी भी नेता ने भारत के ऑपरेशन रोकने के लिए नहीं कहा.
After opposition's hollow challenges fell face down.
अगर सचमुच में दम है तो आज शाम यहां प्रधानमंत्री को कह देना चाहिए डोनाल्ड ट्रंप इज अ लायर. झूठ बोल रहा है डोनाल्ड ट्रंप.
सर, मैं उनको कहना चाहता हूं वो कान खोल के सुन लें कि 22 अप्रैल से 16 जून तक एक भी फोन कॉल प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप और प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी के बीच में नहीं.
An embarrassed Trump began the only game he knows, tariff threats.
They're my friends, and he's my friend. And, you know, they ended the war with Pakistan at my request, and that was great. India's been a good friend, but India has charged basically more tariffs than almost any other country. Prime Minister Modi's a friend of mine, but they don't do very much business in terms of business with us. They sell a lot to us, but we don't buy from them. You know why? Because the tariff is so high. They have one of the highest tariffs in the world. Now they're willing to cut it very substantially, but we'll see what happens.
Not just that, Trump went completely anti on India, even going on to call the Indian economy a dead economy. But that's not all. While Trump's conflicts of interest are apparent, Congress's Rahul Gandhi broke all records in running down India again, when he said the following today.
Trump is saying Indian economy is a dead economy.
Yes, he's right. I mean, everybody knows this, except the Prime Minister and the Finance Minister. Everybody knows that the Indian economy is a dead economy.
The Democracy is Dying Brigade has just proclaimed the world's fastest growing large economy dead. And while Trump is in a trade war with India, even the Congress is finding it difficult to toe Rahul's line.
ट्रंप का ये कहना है कि भारत और रूस की इकोनॉमी डेड है, एकदम गलत बात है. भारत की इकोनॉमी डेड नहीं.
These are all opening positions in a negotiation, and I hope the government maintains its cool, continues to negotiate, and comes to an understanding with the United States of America.
Despite the provocations and dog whistling, the Indian government has given a resolute response.
सरकार हमारे किसानों, श्रमिकों, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, उद्यमी, निर्यातकों, सूक्ष्म लघु और मध्यम उद्योगों और उद्योग जगत के सभी हितधारकों के कल्याण की रक्षा और संवर्धन को सर्वोच्च महत्व देती है.
From taking a pro-Pakistan line,
If he has the courage of Indira Gandhi, yes, let him say here, yes, let him say here, yes, that Donald Trump, you're a liar. Yes. you did not make us cease fire and that we did not lose any planes. Let him say it here, if he has the courage.
To taking an anti-India line of its vibrant economy.
I'm glad that President Trump has stated a fact. Are you people not aware of this? आपको ये मालूम नहीं है कि इंडियन इकोनॉमी डेड इकोनॉमी है? कोई कंफ्यूजन है आप में? पूरी दुनिया जानती है कि इंडियन इकोनॉमी इज अ डेड इकोनॉमी और बीजेपी ने इकोनॉमी को खत्म कर दिया है.
The only question that remains is why Rahul always eager to run down India.
Just an observation before I get into anything. I just find his tone very bitter, Swale. I find Rahul Gandhi's tone very bitter. It's an unhinged tone. It's an unhinged tone, right?
His bitterness is at two levels. One is with his relative lack of success at the hustings and his angst against Narendra Modi. What is tragic, Arnab, is that of late his hatred towards Modi has morphed into a hatred towards India. Can you ask that person to shut up while I speak? Because I'm not interrupting anyone.
Changing on the right, please.
I don't know who it is. I can hear some voices. So, just to
Trump
continue,
pictures
Arnab,
also, Trump pictures.
I'm a great believer that Mr. Gandhi has every right to question the government, as he must as leader of opposition. But there's a certain decorum, there's a certain tehzeeb, and there's a certain way of saying it. A, B, you don't run down your own country in full public view. And because you hate the Prime Minister, I don't think it is the proper way of behaving. His mother never behaved that way. They were also in opposition. I don't think his father would have ever behaved that way. Mrs. Gandhi, Indira Gandhi never did. Pandit Nehru never did. That lack of decorum is something which we don't need in Parliament. Plus, look at what's happening as a signal. Mr. Gandhi may actually feel that the economy is not doing as well as he thinks it should, which is fair. But when you say the Indian economy is dead, you are casting aspersions on everything that's good about India. And more importantly, you're casting aspersions on India, on Indian ability and Indianness. That, to my mind, is not what should go down and not what will go down well. He's the leader of opposition. He holds a position of high office. The leader of opposition doesn't mean to disabuse everything that's good that's happening in India, because then you're playing into the hands of people who want India to fail. I don't think Rahul Gandhi in his heart wants India to fail. Why should he? But then why say these things? Because these are the things then that get amplified for no rhyme or reason.
No, they will get amplified necessarily, Sohail. Because you call the Indian economy dead, you're making a major point.
Arnab, you don't
one minute, Tausif.
No, Arnab, I have a question. You said what Rahul Gandhi said.
One question, right? Then I'll answer your question.
You don't find Donald Trump's tone was bitter? You think that Donald Trump has all license to run down a country and say India's economy is dead? Suhail is giving license.
He doesn't. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But you don't have to become an idiot because Donald Trump is an idiot.
Donald Trump, you're giving a clean sheet because he has a right.
I couldn't hear your name properly.
Tausif.
Mr. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the name. Let me tell you, I totally
you
agree
shut
with
up.
you.
Why are you speaking in front of me? When I'm speaking, why are you interrupting me?
Look, I can filibuster better than you can. So don't interrupt me. I'm answering your question.
No, why are you interrupting me when I was talking?
Donald Trump's behavior is not the epitome of decorum. So Rahul Gandhi doesn't have to behave like Donald Trump.
The whole world listens.
I do not want those graphics.
The whole world is listening.
The whole world listens.
When Donald Trump says India's economy is dead,
you're obviously in Connie land.
Which world do you live in?
Okay, enough, Tausif. Can you just be quiet for a while, Tausif, and listen to me? 1 minute, Tausif. 1 minute, Tausif. Now listen. Listen now, Tausif. No, I'm not going to respond to that. I'm not going to let anyone run away with this also. Because the bottom line is you said you want to ask me a question. And if you have the decency, ask me a question. But if you don't have, then I can't help it. I just want to tell you this, Harish. The Indian economy is the fastest growing major economy in the world. Yesterday, the IMF revised its forecast for us. I am proud of that. It makes me feel good. We're the fourth largest economy. We are projected to become third largest economy. Our GDP at that time will be over 7 trillion, right? Our nominal GDP has gone to 331 trillion rupees. It makes me feel good. It doesn't make me feel sad. Rahul Gandhi thinks the better we do, the lesser his chances of ever coming to power. But he needs a reality check on the American economy. If there's any economy which is dead and dying, it is the American economy. In fact, the World Economic Outlook flagship report by the IMF has confirmed that the US economic slowdown is because of Trump's tariffs. The inflation in the US is going to its highest because of Trump's tariffs. The US is being forced to cut down on welfare schemes because it has a $38 trillion debt. Our American economy has been outpaced by the Indians year on year on year. US is the hub of layoffs. I find it unbelievable. You have to be, the fact is Trump's erratic economic policy is going to worsen America's debt. The value of the dollar is falling by 10% between January and June this year. Rahul Gandhi doesn't know economics. He just hates Modi. He just hates Modi. That's why my hashtag is Rahul Trump. Harish, there has to be a limit now. You have to take a clear stance on this, Harish. Harish from Chennai, Harish Mohammed Ibrahim.
Let me come with. I'm purely the exaggerations of Mr. Trump calling it as a dead economy. I don't buy that argument for number one. And number two, if you want to go by the facts, what Mr. Rahul Gandhi is echoing is the entire foreign investors' sentiment has been lost, and the jobs which has been created, whether the job has been created by the IMF standards, no. The IMF and World Bank have categorically stated that the global economy, when it comes to India, it is not a job-rich economy. It is not driving the job force
but
which has
you
been
call
created.
us a dead economy.
No,
one minute. You call, one minute. Harish, one point. Harish, one point. Just 1 point.
And
you want one point, Harish. Let's talk sensibly. Let's talk very sensibly. Let us talk very sensibly here tonight. A dead economy does not double its per capita income in 11 years. You agree or disagree?
The 11 years, who was there? Mr. Modi was there.
Yeah, Mr. Modi was there.
And our retail.
Thank you for saying that.
Right now, and our retail inflation is at about 7 to 9%.
One minute. Harish, don't take a political point because Jyotsna on the other side. No, you're making a political point. Harish,
listen. No, it is not. It is not. I am presenting the facts.
Harish, listen. Harish, listen to me. Harish, listen to me. Harish.
And the foreign investors have pulled out almost
Harish, I'll put a fact to you now. Either you agree or disagree. You are making speeches. You people don't answer questions nowadays. I'm making a point. You counter me. 1 minute.
Arnab, you are not listening. The fact.
What is there to listen? You listen to my question and answer. No. I'm making a point tonight. You say, Arnab, you are wrong. I am saying, but if you talk over me, how will you listen to me? Don't talk over me, Harish. Listen to me.
We have to fix the economy.
Everybody, you think, what are you think? You are Udaynidhi Stalin or what that you're making a speech? Listen to the point, no? I know you want to be Udaynidhi Stalin.
You can proclaim.
You want to be Udaynidhi Stalin.
You have to listen to the facts, Mr. Arnab. You can be a cheerleader, but you can't expect everyone to be a cheerleader.
Listen.
We have to fix the economy.
The
fact doesn't lie.
Baba, relax.
And the per capita. No. The entire 90 crore Indian population.
You hate Modi doesn't mean you abuse India.
27 rupees per day. Do you call this as a growing economy? No. Our youth unemployment is 28% overall. Do you call this as a growing economy? You have to understand the fact which Rahul Gandhi is echoing.
Okay, all your facts are bunkum. All your facts are bunkum, and I'll tell you why. Now you listen to me. It is like a now if you are no 1 minute. Jyotsna, I want to respond to Harish. Harish, be quiet, yeah. Harish, my one side of my ear is hurting me now. Listening to you, listen to me.
For you, if it is hurting, then I am privileged to.
Yeah, now thank you very much, Harish. Listen, don't be like a troll.
Yeah, please.
You see, when you guys were in power, our per capita income was stagnating at levels comparable to sub-Saharan Africa. I have nothing more to say. You had ruined the country. Now Jyotsna is on the other side.
And
Remember,
do you know one thing? The Human Development Index, when it is on 2014, it was
Harishji,
far better.
I think
It was
you
on
have to give me-
140.
okay, on the debate
Yeah,
tonight,
another
ladies and
time.
gentlemen, I say we are not a dead economy, we are a thriving economy, we are a strong economy, and it is wrong of Rahul Gandhi to side with America when he abuses India. Jyotsna Tirunagiri.
Arnabji, I want my time uninterrupted. It's a request to all the other panelists because I'm going to talk something that probably they will never acknowledge, but still I want to talk about it. Arnabji, today India's economy is not dead. Opposition's credibility is dead and buried. I'm telling you very strongly this. I'll tell you why. Because they hate Modi ji, they hate NDA, they hate the government. Fine. Criticizing the government is absolutely fine. We'll answer each and every question of yours. But at what cost? At what cost are you criticizing the government? At the cost of the country? And you today are endorsing a foreign leader's literally an insult that he has done to your own nation. Sir, I demanded, Harishji, I demanded uninterrupted time.
Question is not anti-national. You can't frame that to the entire
I
Indian.
demanded uninterrupted time. I think you should.
No, you can't go ahead and spoof venom.
Yeah? You should respect
Asking
that.
a single
Jyotsna on the debate, louder.
I demanded uninterrupted time. You should respect that.
I give her the time.
I will not budge. This is what I'm telling you. India will not budge. India will not bend to pressure, under pressure for anyone, whether it is anyone from Washington or a leader from Wayanad. Sorry, we are not going to budge. We are not going to bend under any sort of a pressure. If you want to bully us, we are going to be very straight to you. Very straight to you. Understand this. India today is rising and no tariff or no taunt. I repeat, India today is rising and no tariff or no taunt can stop us, and we will, whoever is doing it, we will bury them. And I'm shrewd when I say this, because today we are talking about Vision 2047, Viksit Bharat, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. You don't see all this. Today for you, a country which has hardly 1.4% of GDP is absolutely great. And a country which has 6.4% of GDP, you say, it's a dead economy, boss. Come on. Talk as an Indian, not as a congressman.
Yeah, open the lines. Talk as an Indian. Talk as an Indian. Speak as an Indian. Fight like an Indian. And my question tonight, Jyotsna, 1 minute, to keep it going tonight, some harsh facts will be presented by me this evening. This Congress party was ruining the Indian economy. India became poorer compared to the rest of the developing world during the UPA period. Our per capita GDP was 35% of the peer group average. By 2014, Congress brought it to 30%. From 2014 to now, it is up to 42%. These are realities. The Congress ruined it. We exposed, 1 minute, Harish is now one-way traffic. We exposed our economy to greater external vulnerability. That is the biggest crime. You ask any economist. You increased our external commercial borrowings, ECB, at a CAGR of 21.1% from FY 2004 to FY 2014. The rupee plunged 36%. You mismanaged government finances. You made so much money. There was a white paper which was brought out at that time which showed that the revenue deficit rose more than 4 times from 1.07% in 2008 to 4.6% in 2009. You had no control. Now, if I put these facts to you, you don't like it. You wasted public resources. You did a 2G spectrum. Colgate scam cost 1.86 lakh crore. And who spread the lie, Anmol? Put Anmol on it. Who spread the lie? Anmol versus Rajat. Who spread the lie about the Hindu rate of growth? A Nehruvian socialist rate of growth. What did you call it? Hindu rate of growth, 3%. What is our present 6, 7%, 8% rate of growth? A secular rate of growth. Now it is a secular rate of growth. 1 minute, Anmol. I have not finished the thrashing. My point to you tonight is this. We are becoming a global manufacturing hub. Learn to be happy. Our manufacturing as a percentage of GDP is 25%. Be happy. Our PLI scheme has been a game changer. Production of telecom equipment has crossed 50,000 crores. Learn to be happy. We are leaders in mobile manufacturing. Learn to be happy. Defense exports are $2.5 billion. Learn to be happy. Learn to be happy, Anmol. Put a smile on your face. Don't do a Rahul Trump on me. Anmol, your turn.
Can I? Arnab ji, लोगों का भी यही मानना है. The Congress destroyed India's past. The BJP is destroying India's present, and it is only the Aam Aadmi Party
you want to destroy India's future. You want to destroy India's future.
No. We are not like BJP and Congress. We are the ones which can secure India's future.
You are neither the past nor the future. You are prehistory.
That is what people of this country believes. It is the Bharatiya Janata Party which continues to spin slogans like 5 trillion economy, Atmanirbhar Bharat, while on the ground, the reality is that the common man battles joblessness, high EMIs, broken healthcare in schools, and failed agriculture system. The reality of the Indian economy is that less than 2% of the total budget goes to education and healthcare. It ranks 144 in terms of per capita income. 82 crore people receive just 5 kg of rations from the government. 1% own 40% of nation's health. Bottom 50% own only 4% of total wealth. Achhe din never arrived. 2 crore jobs was a jumla. Unemployment is at an all-time high, at an 45-year high.
Lecture, boring, lecture, Aam Aadmi Party, lecture.
This is the reality. Why are you rattled?
I want to counter you. I'm not rattled. I want to counter you. I want to pull you into the ring and bash you up.
I am smiling. You are not smiling.
I'm going to drag you into the ring and beat you up.
You are not smiling.
I will beat you. I will smile after I beat you. Can I beat you?
No, you have to beat the statistics.
Okay, I'll beat the statistics. Can I beat your statistics? Can I beat your statistics? Okay, Rajat wants to. Rajat. Rajat is countering. Rajat, it's war tonight. Come on, Rajat. Rajat's done.
They don't even matter anymore. I mean, look at the state of affairs they left Delhi with and what they're leaving Punjab with. So let's keep Aam Aadmi Party aside. On the hashtag, you have two man-child. Both have to be dealt properly. Rahul Gandhi clearly belongs to Soros School of Economics. That's where he has learned his economy and economics lessons. Otherwise, this smirk on his face, when he was using death and India in one sentence. I mean, I have lump in my throat when I do that. But this leader puts death and India and then smirks and laughs. Oh, don't you know that India's economy is dead? This comes out of absolute despicable mindset.
Open the lines, guys.
Who is not nationalist at all.
Put the number on the grid.
I am telling you this. You look him eye and eye and you will figure out that this person has something terribly wrong.
Yeah.
He does not hold India with the same level of
Put the other one.
The same level of respect that you owe to a nation. He does not. What other economic metrics has he put on forth? While you want to criticize the government, do that. But you cannot get onto a level where your adversary, like a Donald Trump, is trying to say something to put our economy down and our nation down. You don't join the bandwagon. You stand by your country, especially when somebody is trying to threaten you and somebody is trying to force something down your throat. You don't go out and do your politics then. But this shameless man, he will continue to do that because he wants power by hook or by crook. He believes that latching on to Trump or whatever Trump is throwing at us, he will just literally eat on those crumbs and do his politics on those. This way, he only exposes himself. And I'm telling you, no nationalist would have appreciated what he tweeted about and the smirk with which he said India's economy is dead.
No, I think it's very sad. May I have the permission of intellectually beating you up right now? I want to beat up everyone intellectually, starting with you, sir. But I want to also say before that, tonight, that Rahul Gandhi takes every word spoken against India word for word. He toed the American line on the ceasefire. He says, Roka Q. He called the Indian economy dead. How can a leader of the opposition, a rank equivalent to a cabinet minister, toe a line against his country's interests? He did not even shy from putting down the valor of the Indian army, saying that Narendra surrendered, saying the Indian army had surrendered. He should resign as leader of the opposition. I say Rahul Gandhi should resign as leader of the opposition on grounds of morality.
I have a question to ask you, Arnab. In your intellectual deduction, do you see Donald Trump's statement that Indian economy is dead is disrespectful is being disrespectful.
When you
to
finish
his
your
friend
question, tell me, because you have a bad habit of talking too much.
Is he being disrespectful to his friend, Mr. Modi?
Why do you want to repeat it 20 times? Do you think I'm stone deaf like you?
No. Mr.
You
Modi
must be
claims
stone
to be
deaf, I'm
friend
not.
of Donald Trump. And Donald Trump
When
is
he'll
saying
repeat,
India's
please repeat.
economy is dead.
Blah, 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 blah. Repeat. Keep quiet. Now let me answer you. 1 minute.
Do you think
Do you think? I am a man of extraordinary intelligence. I'm not like your leader, Rahul Gandhi. I have understood your point. Yeah, keep quiet. Let me answer.
Now answer it. Answer it. In your intellectual deduction,
such a bore.
Is he being respectful or disrespectful to Mr. Modi?
Such a bore यार, एक ही लाइन रिपीट करता है. ये वो बैकबेंचर है रजत सेठी, जिसको पढ़ाई लिखाई कुछ आती नहीं है, क्लास में लास्ट आता है, एक ही लाइन रिपीट करता है, रट्टा मार के आता है.
Don't evade. Answer it.
अरे evade नहीं करते, सीधी बात करने वाले आदमी है वो. Answer it. Don't be boring.
Insulting India, or is Donald Trump showing respect towards Modi? Answer it.
What is your
इतना irritating. ये सबसे irritating आदमी है in the world.
Donald Trump insulted India today, okay? Period. There are no two doubts about it. That's what it is, black and white. Now, can you just
accept it, admit it?
What? He insulted my country.
I'll let him come in here.
No, there is no, it's not a political insult over one leader or the other leader. But you see,
one minute. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you, just keep quiet. In September 2024, Rahul Gandhi gave a speech in Texas. And I don't know why he goes to Texas to give a speech. There he shredded the name of India with every time he breathed. He said everything in India is made in China, right? We are nowhere. But the fact of the matter is this. When you talk about respect, you must realize India fares better than China on a variety of counts. The average cost of Indian-made goods imported into the US, factoring in factory wages, productivity, logistics, tariffs and energy is 15% lower compared to goods manufactured in the US, which is why we have a price advantage and a quality advantage. In contrast, Chinese goods, which Rahul Gandhi loves so much, offer only a 4% cost advantage. Specifically, semiconductor and material shipments from India to the US have seen a 143% increase over the last 5 years, which means we have a price and a quality advantage on high-tech material as well. Meanwhile, Chinese exports in these categories decreased by 29%. If you have anything called a brain, which I'm beginning to doubt, Tausif, I'm seriously beginning to doubt what exists between your ears. It seems to be some kind of a vacuum. You should understand that India is a clear favorite over China. You should be proud of what we have achieved. Understood? Now I've silenced you, I go to Akhil Swami. Akhil Swami, come to the debate.
Donald Trump tried to get Foxconn to the US. Back in 2018, Donald Trump tried his level best so that Foxconn could come in and set up a plant.
Yeah.
It has been more than 7 years and Foxconn has not set up a square inch of anything in
the point is, Rajat,
that is what it is.
Rajat, Rahul Gandhi, who has a secret understanding with the Chinese, show the pictures please again, must first tell us, is he trying to abuse India to help China? Can Rahul Gandhi ever come out and say that the people with whom I signed a letter, with my mother standing behind me, with Jinping's eye on my signature, that the Chinese economy is dead and dying? He won't say that. Because he owes something to the Chinese. Understand, Akhil? You owe something to the Chinese. And a dead economy does not become number one in GDP growth. Under the UPA, it was only in 2010 that we were the fastest growing major economy. Under the Modi government, we've been the fastest growing major economy for the most of the last 9 years, outperforming China. Understood? Akhil, Morgan Stanley had put India in the fragile five by 2013, along with Brazil, Indonesia, Turkey and South Africa. Three of those five, namely Turkey, Brazil and South Africa, have economies smaller than they did in 2011. What did the Modi government do? We became the fastest growing economy, fourth largest, next to be third largest. Why are you looking angrily, Akhil? Huh? Should I send you a cup of coffee to wake you up?
See, in the time of
he doesn't know anything.
Average
Open the lines,
GDP growth was 7.2%. And the loans have increased 4 times. And in Modi's time, the average growth is 5.5%. The loans have gone 4 times and GDP
Sir,
has gone down. Number one. Number two,
absolutely out of your
there are
mind
2
right
lobby.
now?
चुप रहिए आप जरा चुप रहिए.
अरे गाली गलोच नहीं, नो गाली नो गलोच, नो गाली गलोच, नो गाली गलोच, अखिल नो गाली है, नो गलोच, नो गाली गलोच.
इन्हें चुप कराइए.
Be decent, be decent.
All right, old man.
देखिए
please carry
Arnab,
on.
you were saying that you seem that you think that you are an intelligent person. As a teacher, I would say your IQ level is below average and you are an idiot.
Favorite question.
I don't think I am.
You do
Let's
not
get back
know
to our
anything
favorite
about
question.
economics. वहां जाके
पढ़ाई
बीच
कहाँ से
आया
करी है
है,
सर
तुम जाके
आपने?
ऑक्सफोर्ड और हार्वर्ड में तुम्हें हिंदुस्तान के बारे में कुछ नहीं पता है. ना तुम्हें अर्थशास्त्र पता है,
कहाँ से करी है
ना
सर?
तुम्हें
और
लॉ
टीचर
पता है,
कहाँ
ना
के हैं?
तुम्हें
आप
कुछ
कोई
पता
प्रश्न
है.
नहीं बताते हैं.
अरे हिंदू कॉलेज के टॉपर है हम, हिंदू कॉलेज के टॉपर है हम अखिल स्वामी, हिंदू कॉलेज के टॉपर है हम. आप कहाँ के टॉपर है
यार? तुम नकल करके पास हुए हो यार, तुम नकल करके पास हुए हो. अच्छा सुनो मेरी बात, 1 मिनट सुनो चुपचाप.
अच्छा सर.
वर्ल्ड में there are 2 type of lobbies. One lobby is China, North Korea, Iran and Russia. You are cut off from that totally. China stood with Pakistan in Operation Sindoor. You said, your leader said, your leader said that
watch your
Janata
language,
vote
huh? Watch your language. Watch your language, huh? Watch your language. I'll throw you out of my program. You watch your language. Watch your language.
आपके
Watch your language,
सुहेल ने डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को इडियट कहा है.
अपने जबान पे लगाम लगाइए.
ट्रंप को इडियट
जबान पे लगाम.
आपके सुहेल ने डोनाल्ड ट्रंप को इडियट कहा है. चाइना, नॉर्थ कोरिया, रशियन लॉबी से आप बाहर हैं और अमेरिकन लॉबी जिसके लिए हवन कराया था आप लोगों ने, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के और हाफ पैंट वालों ने और चड्डी वालों ने, उसको आप कह रहे हैं पागल, उसको कह रहे हैं
ये निकृष्ट आदमी है. ये
व्हाट अ लो लेवल आर्गुमेंट.
इसकी उम्र और उसके सफेद बालों का लिहाज किया जा रहा है यहाँ पर.
रजत, आई थिंक यू शुड हिट बैक. रजत, बहुत हो गई डिसेंसी. रजत, यू शुड हिट बैक.
आपको
this guy,
थोड़ा सा इकोनॉमिक्स पढ़ना चाहिए.
does he think that foreign policy is black and white the way he wants to portray? And this man calls himself a teacher. What do you teach, sir? What knowledge do you have?
Nothing.
Arnab, this man, he comes up on a television discussions each time and makes a fool out of himself. He makes a fool out of the college that he teaches in. He doesn't know jack shit about anything. Forget about foreign policy, forget about economics. He doesn't know anything. And I can tell you that. Do you think foreign policy is as black and white as this idiot is trying to make out over here by calling others names?
अरे मिस्टर सेठी, आप एंटायर पॉलिटिकल साइंस के स्टूडेंट है क्या?
अरे सर, आप बेवकूफी वाली बातें करना बंद करिए. आप हर बार टीवी पे आते हैं और हर बार जलील होके जाते हैं. आपको इतनी जिल्लत इस बुढ़ापे में हजम कैसे होती है?
तुम्हारे जैसे बदतमीज हैं, बेशरम लोग हैं.
नहीं है सर, आप गंदी भाषा बोल रहे हैं. आपके सफेद बालों का लिहाज कर रहा हूं, वरना मैं आपको ऐसे तैसी करता यहाँ पे
टीचर को, एक सनातनी ब्राह्मण को बेइज्जत करते हो तुम लोग. गैर सनातनी विरोधी लोग, मांस खाने वाले लोग.
गुण है नहीं आपके अंदर.
सनातनी ब्राह्मण का
पान. Now I think that what's happening is I must say tonight that we reduce the volume. I have something to say to him. I feel somewhere that Mr. Swami is ill-equipped to participate with any amount of intellectual content on this debate. I'm not throwing him out, but I must say that he's lowering the standards of this debate. We must bring it back. We must not allow him to lower the standards of the debate. Anmol, I want to come to you. So facts are, and let's argue facts. If Rahul Gandhi loves China, I say that China's youth unemployment has exceeded a staggering 20%. It's reached an all-time high of 21.3%, forcing authorities to suspend the data series to reassess how numbers were compiled. China is still reeling under the property crisis, right? And US and Europe investment to India shot up by $65 billion, whereas investments to China fell below $20 billion. Jyotsna, we are all, everything in this world today, everything is compared to the other thing. Chinese stocks have been removed from critical stock market indices. China's economy is fighting the longest streak of falling consumer prices since 1999. It indicates, consumer price index indicates weakness in overall demand. So the crisis is in China. If there's any economy which is dying, Anmol, Jyotsna, I would argue that it is China, not India.
Arnab ji.
And China is Rahul's evergreen favorite.
Arnab ji, Anmol ji, 1 minute. Arnab ji, I was listening to all the panelists, the other side who were defending Rahul Gandhi ji. My point was, why did they forget about the $81 billion FDI that has come into the country, and which is because of which we are, I think, the South Asia's top investment destination today. As I speak now, just yesterday, we had Google investing $6 billion in Indian data center, that too in Visakhapatnam, in Andhra Pradesh.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? Why is India's economy dead? Again, as I repeat myself, Arnabji, India's economy is not dead. Only these people who want India to suffer and who want Indians to suffer, they will be dead and buried.
Wise run.
I'm sorry, I have to say this. Because time and again, they insult India. Time and again, they think that they can do this and they can continue doing this. Now, my point is, we'll engage in, as a country, we'll engage in fair, mutually beneficial trade with any country. There's no doubt about it. But we are not ready to get bullied. And again, tariffs ke liye, when you have to respond to tariffs, it's not with tantrums, or it's not by bullying your own country. You have to respond back with strategy. You have to respond back with strategy.
Yeah.
These people lack that, Arnabji. I'm sorry to say.
See, I think I'll tell you one thing. We are facing challenging times because we are on a sharp growth curve. The fact is, Anmol, see, we may have differences, but Modi, the economic management has led to India's growth being faster than what the Congress had projected. Congress target for third largest economy was 2043 or 2045. Under Modi, we will be achieving that by 2028, which is 15-16 years ahead of the Congress target. America is getting worried. If we continue to grow like this, we will soon become the size of the American economy. Now, as Indians, what should we do? And as I open up to calls, should we not say that, okay, we are with our Prime Minister, let's fight and let's get our place in the world? Let's not do this Mir Jafar Giri, no?
I think there's no point discussing about a party which fails even to articulate a vision for our country. There's no point discussing about Rahul Gandhi. The fact is that Narendra Modi ji, it was our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji who showcased his personal chemistry with the US President Donald Trump and showcased it as a diplomatic triumph. From Howdy Modi in Texas to Namaste Trump in Ahmedabad, it was projected as a master stroke of diplomacy. But it stands exposed today. It is Donald Trump which has imposed a tariff of 25%.
Rajat is on
India, saying that it's a dead economy. Suhail Sethji was on a debate.
This is a wrong deduction for President Trump. Trade remains paramount. Throughout his statement, he claims that Prime Minister Modi remains his personal friend. He is not discounting his personal relationship. Also, let me put things in context. Look at what happened to Brazil. Brazil has a 50% tariff. The base tariff that is there for India, which was being thought about, was 20% any which way. Without a deal, without a negotiation concluding, he did not slap India with a tariff the way he is trying to do with BRICS and the other countries in his neighborhood.
Okay, we are opening up the lines. We got Varadan from Chennai. Let's open up. Varadan from Chennai, your call first. We got 5 callers to Varadan. Yes, sir.
Calling you. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I am the viewer of Republic Channel daily.
Thank you, sir.
Akhil Swami is like Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi was happy about the Indian economic debt. I am requesting Rahul Gandhi could have learned lesson from Kashi Tharoor. He told Indian negotiation team is doing their best against the American team. We could not worry about any talk fail in the tariff. India is the largest market.
Right.
We could have survived.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for calling. Nimish from Mumbai. Nimish.
Hi, Arnab.
Hi, Nimish.
Yeah, see, we need to look at Rahul Gandhi in different way. Mohammad Ghori attacked us 17 times. And when he won finally, we were slaughtered for 800 years. Rahul Gandhi lost 90 times. He has to win only once. And then we are doomed again. So we need to be very careful of Rahul Gandhi. He is not dumb.
I know he's doing this to a plan which is more worrying. Vipul Nandlal from Ahmedabad. Vipul.
Namaskar, Arnab ji.
Namaskar, Vipul ji.
ये मैं राहुल गांधी के साथियों को कहना चाहता हूं कि अगर भारत की इकोनॉमी डेड है तो राहुल गांधी का पिछले साल भारत में कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है शेयर मार्केट में जरा सर्च कर लो। 5 करोड़ से ज्यादा उसने लास्ट ईयर इन्वेस्ट किया है। 46 लाख से ज्यादा उनका प्रॉफिट है। तो क्यों वो इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं अगर डेड है तो?
चेक करना पड़ेगा विपुल जी। थैंक यू। श्री चरण फ्रॉम बेंगलुरु। श्री चरण जी।
Hi, Arnab sir.
Hi.
I wouldn't like to make any insults or anything as such, but my point is, I find it irresponsible for Rahul Gandhi to call the Indian economy dead.
Yes, right.
The same Indian economy that's now the 5th largest, the same Indian economy that's attracting record FDIs, leading in digital payments, and it has around 15 crore UPI users.
And he says the economy is dead. A dead economy, Shri, does not become an exporting hub. A dead economy does not topple USA's Visa to become the #1 payment system. A dead economy does not become an artificial intelligence hub. A dead economy does not become the world leader in intangible investment. It doesn't. I agree with you. Tausif is looking quiet tonight. Sunita from Palakkad. Hi, Sunita.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Arnab.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm a regular viewer of your 9 o'clock debate.
Thank you.
And I just see this is now really from the time I have seen Mr. Rahul Gandhi speak on this matter, it has been, in fact, one of your panelists who was just going on asking you whether to prove whether Donald Trump insulted India. Yes, he did. But why doesn't he understand that he did it in interest of his nation? Okay, if he has tried to insult India, he has done it in the interest of his nation. So I have and I think our leader of opposition feels that opposition means to oppose. This is what I have seen in the last number of years that he's become
Yes,
from the time
Sunita.
he has become.
I agree, Sunita.
Because I can't call him directly, so I'm just putting it through your...
No, it makes sense.
Not opposing and working in the interest of the nation. Let's see if things work for him.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have 2 more callers right now. Tausif, you're listening? Are you listening, Tausif?
I'm listening. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
At
remember
least
you remember when 21,000 kilograms of gold were airlifted from India under the Congress rule because of the balance of payments crisis? Or you forgotten that?
No, I remember.
You remember that or not?
I remember that Mr. Modi invited his the close friend Donald Trump in a stadium in front of tens and thousands of people.
Yeah, so he did. So what's the big deal?
He is my friend.
No. But he may be his friend, but he has not compromised India's interest.
So Trump is back.
Who was Quattroki's friend? Who was Quattroki's friend? Who was Quattroki's friend? The nation wants to know.
Why is Mr. Modi so scared of Trump?
If he was scared of Trump, would he be staring Trump back and saying, I'm not going to compromise on my country's national interest?
Arnab, this
No, he must contradict.
For the last 1 month, he has been parroting
say that Indian economy is not dead.
Okay, 1 minute left.
This was his line of attack for the last 1 month. Now he's
the lead in contradicting Trump.
You can't be talking both sides, Mr. Tausif. For 1 long month, you only said that Prime Minister Modi has done some kind of a trade deal for ceasefire. You kept parroting that line. You kept wasting the time of Republic's viewers through that fake news of yours. And now you say that, now you flip that equation. That where is the trade?
We're wrapping. Dr. V. Murli Krishna from Jamshedpur.
अर्नब जी नमस्कार।
नमस्कार सर।
ये बड़ी सी दुर्भाग्य की बात है कि जब विदेश का एक राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप कहता है कि भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था मर गई, मृत है, और उसी को हमारे देश के लोग दोहरा रहे हैं, इससे ज्यादा दुर्भाग्य भारत के लिए कुछ दूसरा नहीं
हो सकता।
ये हम जब भी कोई तरक्की करता है तो लोग उससे जलते हैं, जलने वाले दुश्मन होते हैं, दुश्मन का साथ देने वाला भी दुश्मन होता है। ये बात
बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हैं। लास्ट कॉलर जी विश्वनाथन जी मुंबई से।
Yes, sir. Good evening, Arnab. This is nice talking to you.
Great.
I'm a chartered accountant. I've been watching this program with enthusiasm.
Thank you, sir.
My only question to you, Arnab, don't call this idiot in the program like Rahul. He has no sense. What he is talking about is it's a great damage to the country.
I agree, sir.
Indian, I feel so sad that such a guy is being glorified. What do we do this?
I'm with you in this, sir. But we put all sides of the story so we know which one is right. I thank you all. I thank you for your viewership and for your support and for your belief. And let's be proud today that the Malegaon verdict has exposed the conspiracy, the lie called Hindu terrorism. There is nothing called saffron terrorism. Those who created and concocted this must apologize. I'll see you tomorrow without fail. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जलजीरा मसाला। सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जलजीरा जीरा सिप MDH का जलजीरा जीरा सिप।